Look how horrible and dystopia it is out there, folks. Rainy, ugh, horrible. Let's hope it dries up. And there is my coffee right there. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Hi guys, just let me get the fax machine on. How have we all been? I'm going to do a slightly updated desktop. You'll see this baby right here. Before we start, you'll notice something different. You'll notice that I've unplugged the mouse from this, and the replacement mouse for this machine is in a drawer because the other mouse I broke the plug for. But I need to take the ball out of that mouse because I've got a project for it. So I'm going to do a full-blown desk tour in a different video for those who want that. That'll be a desk tour video. But this isn't... Oh, crumbs. This isn't a desk tour video. This is part of next week's vlog. So you see we've got the fax machine all sorted right there. And this really is like, even though this is my secondary, well, this is my actual office. Next door's my secondary space, but for my other company, this is my secondary space. This is my actual desk. But I have about 3 companies here. As you can't see, we still have the sign up there on the top of my hi-fi speaker for Magic Silver Room, but I'm going to leave all the good stuff out the way because I will do a full-blown desk tour and updated desk tour and what the desk gets used for. So, I might even bring a MacBook Pro into that video. But anyway, I wanted to kind of give you an update on the till because, let me just bring this up. Because, oh crumbs, because of the issues, which I don't need to stress too much on, we're not using physical cash as much. And at the moment, a lot of cash registers have been closed. Ours hasn't been. And ours still won't be closed. We'll still accept cash and card. But here's the new thing. Right? So get out the card and you'll soon see what we're talking about. So here's the cash drawer below. Let me get my... I'm going to have to jump cut, I think. It may have to do with jump cut. Oh no, I know where it is. Right, so the card always stays in the till. We used to have it in a desk drawer, but anyway, it's now at the till. We have 2 cards that stay in the till. One is turbo card, which we're going to use, and the other is a test card. For this purpose, I'm going to use the turbo card because I'm going to take money in straight out of the account. You see our details right there, I think. It's the back or the front. Anyway, we've renewed the number for this card, so you don't need to worry. Now, we've... Basically, when the till gets turned on, you can swipe your card through. But the reason we tested this for see. Right, we're going to swipe that through. You'll see we don't get a statement, and we don't want a statement because we repower the till. Hang on, I've got to type in the number because I've done it wrong. And I want an extension code to that. And I'm going to have to recalculate that because, as you will soon see, I'm just going to grab something down here. As you soon see, I've got a smartphone, a very trusty smartphone for this video. If you haven't seen this phone before, please let me know and I'll do a review on it.
Hi, let's talk on the phone.
I think I will do a review on it because I don't think this is one that I've done a review on. But anyway, this is Leapfrog's phone. So what happens here for the app to work? I've got to just type in 3 numbers.
0.
Why is it warm? It shouldn't be warm.
0.
It's really weird. Okay.
No puppy biscuits here.
So now what I'm going to do, now I've inserted the new card app, if I want to pay for something, I just swipe the phone in the till. As my card reader accepted it. The one thing is, this card reader, because it's not a card reader that does phones, so I'll show you what I mean right here. Right, okay, so this is the card that goes in. Okay, it swipes, it goes in, and it swipes, and we can swipe the card. The phone, we can't actually literally swipe the phone, but this phone's got an infrared on it, so I could, as long as I've got the that end on the phone up, I can swipe the end of the phone over the card port. So I'm going to get an infrared, I'm going to get one of our friends to put an infrared in the card port so I don't have to swipe the actual phone. I could just, like a TV remote, I could just hold the phone near the card port there and it would read the card. It has actually taken something from the card. I've actually cancelled it now. But what you're seeing here is a phone going over a card port. What we're also going to do is our fax machine has a modem. We're going to get the 2 ports to work together. So the fax machine modem, which will use the infrared from the till, it'll read the till. The modem on this till isn't an infrared one, but it'll read that, and then hopefully it will get it'll read the card. It'll read from the fax machine, and also we'll be using infrared somewhere else. Now the infrared basically will be from like a remote control how it works. Now the problem with infrared, it's not as powerful as Bluetooth. Everyone thinks that Bluetooth is infrared. No, Bluetooth is very different. It used to be like infrared years ago, but now it's very different. It's got a lot more powerful over the years. I think AirDrop is like infrared. But again, this doesn't airdrop it. What it does is it just uses infrared, so it travels through. It's using infrared signals. So as soon as I point the phone to the till, it'll pick it up. It's not doing that. I have to swipe the phone. It won't work if I swipe that part of the phone. I have to swipe this phone has infrared on it. Hang on, where is the infrared on this thing? It's at the front. So because you can use this as a TV remote as well. Not a real TV remote, but because we, you know. And with this phone, right, I've got to add one thing with this. Right, we developed an app on here, right, the switchboard app, where you have to switch the phone on and off to put it into that mode and type in a code. Right, now, the switchboard video, you'll remember with that video there was a combination, right? This switchboard right here doesn't do anything for the till anymore. The till is completely off limits with the switchboard. However, it still acts as a phone. Now, a lot of the questions I get in the videos, in the older videos, if the till is a phone, why is it on the switchboard? What's it doing there? Well, it's basically, the till is also a dial-up system, right? In the till. So in the back of here is a modem. I don't need to show that off because it's round the back. Now, when we turn the till on, it fires up, right? Now, what used to happen was when we were taking transactions through our phone system. So when we were taking a transaction through our phone, it would go through the PBX system and to the till. Now what happens is the till is just a switch when it comes to our phone system. So when someone makes a payment, the till will turn on, it'll fire up the card reader, and it will notify the card reader. But it is just a modem. That's all the till is for, as far as the phone system is concerned. I can't control all the phones through the till, but what I can do is control things like payments, and yeah. So it is a very fancy filter switch. And that's what that does right there. And that is a very, very fancy filter. The fax machine, I want to talk about the fax machine because I get questions asked about this. This phone right here was a switch. It's now going to be turned back into a phone because the fax machine and the phone, when you put a fax machine on a PBX, this is something I want to talk about, right? When you put a fax machine on a PBX, it causes lots and lots of problems. If you put the wrong things on a PBX system or on your phone system, it causes so many issues. And there's a Q&A video next week, and I'll be talking lots and lots and lots. I'll be answering lots of questions about the phone system. Another question I get is, any spare phones I have, do I not use them as switches? Well, no, because I've got one phone which I'm using as a test thing, but it will go. Well, I've got one phone which I'm currently not using at the moment. That's just a test phone for a couple of things. It used to live on my bedside cabinet. It doesn't anymore. And will it live in here? That's a question that everyone's going to be asking. The answer to your question is, well, not really. I mean, we do want to put it somewhere. We do need an extra phone next door. We do need an extra desk phone next door. But I'm doing a video. I'm doing another show and tell video. I've got a couple of things that I need to show off, and so yeah. And the last question that gets asked. Okay. Set this up. Is, can the till control all my phones? No. The till's not made for that. The till is just a switch. When it's to the phone system, it's just a switch. It's not a filter, right? I don't need, basically, this phone right here, this Leapfrog phone, which is coming off the PBX once we're done, because this was a maintenance device. This housed the switchboard mobile. So this basically was a mobile PBX system. But it doesn't need to now, because we now have a different phone that does that. The VTech Slide and Go phone, which I don't use all the time, will do all the stuff that we want it to do. Excuse me. But we've also got a VTech Teach and Touch, which I've not gone through yet, which will do all the stuff that this phone has been doing. We've set that up to be a switchboard, and we've basically thrown everything at it, and it can work very, very well. It can even handle conference calls and all of that very, very well. And all that great stuff. In fact, we do all our conference calls through the PBX system. But if people want to take payments, or if customers need if there is a need over the phone, then the till just acts like, we'll put a number in through the phone system. We've set a very quirky thing through our PBX. We now have an email system which does a lot of the work for online sources. But say if someone's going to take the something through the phone, you need a cash register on hand. This has a program in it that tells the phone system that it can handle that immediately, but it's a very small program. And there is no Raspberry Pi inside the till. We've got a web browser which handles that feature, but it literally just is a very basic feature. Another question I get asked is, can the till be a web server? I've looked this up, right? Tills can be web servers, but you don't want them to be, because at the end of the day, you don't want your till to handle too much. And like, this till works off, it's like a solo powered calculator inside the till. And it handles anything. Yeah, it's a really good till. We've thrown other things at it because that's what we do. We like to throw things at it. But I haven't added any display ports or anything to it. The the web browser we had to program. It was a very clunky thing, and we had to use very high powered sums for it. But yeah, I think that's everybody's question answered. By the time this vlog comes out, or this video comes out, your questions will already be answered anyway. But you know, there's a Q&A video coming out soon, and hopefully by the time this has come out, we've done the Q&A video. Just got the toast just come out of the way. There's my coffee. Just put my thing. There's the micro on the roll. And yeah, shall see you guys later. It's looking very dystopia again. Well, hopefully no rain. So ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to show you this on the weekly vlog. I've just dropped off some CDs in the other place, and I'm now in the Emporium, and I've seen this sexy looking beast of a jukebox. If you like your jukeboxes, this is what's known as the third glass. They normally have this type of stuff on fruit machines and stuff like that. There's the other glass down there. Oops, if I can film that properly. Let my fingers getting in the way. And then here is, look at that sexy light up there, which my man John's putting up there. It probably won't be good on the camera because it's very, very bright. But yeah, if you want a jukebox for your man cave, here we go. And your coin slot is here. It's set to, the payout on this is actually set to the old 2p, the old pennies. It's got 2 slots on this. That's where your coin goes in. It's got some nice wooden decorations to it there on the side. Very shiny. Just look at that, folks. Absolutely beautiful. You've got your you cut your buttons here where you press to get all your letters and stuff. All your bits and pieces. Shiny. Let's see where the money actually comes out of. I've got to show that bit off. Oh, the speaker's all the way down there. It's got a nice amp in this thing. It's got a proper amp in it. That's your speaker grill. I'm not sure what type of amps in this thing. I'm wondering if I can take you around the back. Probably can't. But there's all the switches around the back, see. Now, unlike a CD jukebox or a Bluetooth one, this has got all your proper cables running out the back, which you can't see because there's papers in the way, unfortunately. But here's down the side of it. What's that? Oh, a bottle, a bin for me to put my bottle in. Anyway, so I'm still showing off this jukebox here. Don't think there's a tray where the payout goes. There's the let's see what I've shown off. I've shown where the coin goes in. I've shown where you type in for your records. You've got all your selection. It's got a nice display here as well. Oh, hang on. and get a notification here.
Low battery. Low power mode. Close. Button. Camera. Take picture. Button. Stop recording video.
Hello everyone. Filming on the back camera. Just passing Rosebank. Which is all pretty good. So yeah, trying to hold the phone and film at the same time. It's something that we're used to. Get on this corner, then we'll get you around this corner. Oh, it's horrible weather. It's dismal. We had such nice weather this morning, and now it's dismal. But I thought, you know what? I can't sit inside staring at a laptop any longer. I've done it this morning, I've done it this afternoon. It ain't good. You need fresh air. And if you're working from home, right, one of my tips to you all is to get out. You know, even if it's just a little bit. I'm not saying go out in the heaviest rain possible. Get out, you know, even if it's just a little bit of rain. Yeah. But anyways, I won't film this whole entire journey. I wasn't really doing this. I thought, do you know, I'll come out. I've got to get to the sending cash machine because I've had issues this morning with a customer. I won't go into detail because it's not their fault. It's not my fault. It's an issue. So just gotta manage to pay something for them. And, I've also bought some property today. Those that follow any of my pages, you'll see all of that. And another reason why I've got you on the back camera too is because I've still got my nice trousers. I've still got my nice trousers on. I'll show them off towards the end of the vlog. Thank you very much. Somebody just putting the bin out the way for me, so I'm not crashing into it. Nice, isn't it? So yeah, we're taking these weekly vlogs very seriously. We do them because there's no groups at the moment. And like I say, I don't just go around, you know, I don't just press record on a camera. If I think something's interesting, I'll film it. I thought I wanted to actually capture what the weather's like. We're doing on Sundays, what's in your diary, Sunday, we do a live stream of, I do a podcast on Anchor, but we did the audio walk, the virtual walk, and we thought, you know, why can't we just do a virtual walk and bring a guest on or whatever? Depends. This Sunday is a special because we're going to try and, depending on the weather, yeah, depending on the weather, we'll take you guys somewhere special. So, and we might even have other people with us, depending on where we're going for the audio walk. If I've got Mummy with me. Oh shit. I have a damaged watch. So just catch the wall sometimes. Yeah, so put it in your diary. Audio walk, virtual walk. It's gonna be where we show off the view. You walk around. It goes on the page. It also goes into the podcast too, so if you are an Anchor and you are on Spotify, the stream goes out and also goes on YouTube too, because it's a DVD extra. So people might not want to listen to go all the way to DVD extra. And this Sunday we've got a special because we're talking about mental health and mental well-being. It's a special this Sunday. It's not just me walking around and talking. There's also a Q&A this week as well on my YouTube. So David Diary is Sunday for the podcast. We're talking about mental health. It's a big one. It's a big episode. I'm also going to show you when we get around the corner where me and Thomas filmed the wagon. That is not up on, do you know, that is not up on my YouTube yet. I'll get that on my YouTube as a special, because I've been promised Thomas ages that video. I've not uploaded it. It's such a big video. We got into a spot of trouble. We'll tell you the story. We were filming a wagon, and we followed the wagon. So Thomas has been my street. I can't speak. He's been my street photography buddy. Me and Thomas, I need to ring him tonight. We both collect wagons and vans. But we're setting up as next year. We're not doing it this year now. Next year, I'm going to set him up a little book of all the deliveries in. But I'll show you off just before we end this little walk. And you can see my new trousers, so I'm going to change them when I get in. Yeah. So the walks on Sunday. It's very important that you tune in to those if you can, even though they're a DVD extra. It's the interactive part of the vlog. It's where we on the audio podcast, the audio blog, because it's a request for those who wanted it. We're giving people back what they wanted. On Facebook, we're doing it very seriously. There's a script this week which is being put in plan, which we rehearse, and then we do the script, and then the script gets done, and then once we start doing it, so there'll be a list of what we want to talk about, which is this week's mental health, a very important story, just about how I've been getting on. It's a big question, like people have asked, like, have you got in lockdown and stuff? How's everything happened? Have you managed all these projects? What was your idea behind all of it and stuff? And really, we're still in lockdown. Even when we come out of lockdown, we're still going to be in it. Anyway, enough on that. Make your own judgments. In actual fact, we're going to be creating more germs just by trying to protect ourselves. It's all a big thing. But anyway, I won't go on about that. I'll get this. Get this corner. But yeah, those, I am going to have a new job pretty soon, but I can't talk about that too much because I haven't started it up yet, and it's using my podcasting skills, it's using my journalism skills. I'm just turning the camera away. It's using my, because I want to talk about toys. Toy reviews. We are planning it very soon. Hopefully, we're going to help my mate Big Phil Animations out. Because they're a channel, even if I do stuff on my other channel for Big Phil. Big Phil Animations. So we'll get to the corner, then we'll stop. I might not even put this in my. That's it. I'll do. Hello, guys, and welcome back to another part of the vlog. The weekly vlog, and I'm just going to add it on to yesterday's vlog, which is what we want to do, which is we want to add it on to yesterday. Sun is shining, but it's a bit breezy, and I've been swimming for the first time in first time since, when did I last go swimming? March it was. It was a Friday night when I went. Oh, my stomach is growling. So I'm gonna grab me something light, because it's only it's not time that I want to be eating food. Really, at the time of recording this. I've also been to Morrison's, bought me some shopping, just a pack of beer really. I was going to get 2 packs, but So, using my pocket money wisely. I spoke to Adam about the phone that I left for him in the office. I left it on, so it was my mistake. But also the passworded photos too. Can't be passwording photos on a camera that we need to use. Also, there's been a lost floppy disk. So, I've got to find that. Because I don't know what information's on it. Right, we're crossing a... Whoops. Right, we're crossing a road. Here we go, we can... Oh, don't think we can cross yet. Right. Does that driver have... I'm going to just go up to the front of this car right here, and then when I can go, I can go. I might be able to go... Right, does...
Hang on to the car for me.
Cheers, mate.
You want to go over?
Yeah.
Are you ready? I'll go over with you.
Right, okay, we can go now then.
No problem.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Just
cheers.
coming up to you now.
Cheers, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Actually, just a little note there that pedestrians have just about as much right of way as a driver when crossing a road. Not only say you should step out into oncoming traffic, unless it's a dual carriageway or a motorway, then you have just much right of way as a driver. So, by Weatherspoons, got that to my left. And I'll be editing this video tonight, amongst other things that I need to do. Oh, I am starving. Sorry. See, I need to get me some food. So yeah, there's going to be 2 YouTube videos coming out today because this is the audio walk from yesterday, which we did. Very long, and the description's going to have so much detail in it too, so yeah. Anyways, if you like this video, subscribe.